You hate to say this is happening, but it is. Physicians all over the country are violating the most elemental medical ethics by prescribing puberty blockers and hormone treatments to minors. Long-term effects totally unknown. These are life-altering procedures are given to children below the age of consent. It's totally immoral. It should be illegal. In many cases, kids are pressured into these procedures by the people in charge, and that means teachers and administrators and school therapists and nurses and then doctors. So in response to this, the Florida Senate has just passed an education bill to stop it. The bill tries to stop schools from discussing gender identity in kindergarten through third grade classes, like maybe teach the kids to read before you tell them to go trans. Is that not reasonable? Who could be against that? Democrats in Florida are against it, and they're representing what the bill does. They're pretending it bans anyone from using the word, quote, gay in school. And that may be why several Florida Democrats just stroll down a hallway yelling the word gay, because everything is theater. Here it is. Oh, God. So everyone in the media is pushing the same narrative. The bill is homophobic. It has nothing to do with gays. You shouldn't be talking to kindergartners about gender identity, especially if you're not their parents. That's creepy. You should be arrested for that, in fact. You talk to a normal person's kids about sex in kindergarten, you get beaten up. You should be beaten up. Please. So yesterday, the governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, humiliated a reporter who tried to lie about this bill. Watch the exchange.
Governor, if you could, I want to ask you about the recommendation.
Rights and education, what critics call the Don't Say Gay bill, is on the Senate floor.
Does it say that in the bill?
I know that you support.
Does it say that in the bill?
I'm
asking you to tell me what's in the bill, because you are pushing false narratives. It doesn't matter what critics say.
Hold on. It says it bans classroom instruction on sexual identity and gender orientation.
For who?
For
grades pre-K through 3.
I know you.
So
support
5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, and the idea that you wouldn't be honest about that and tell people what it actually says, it's why people don't trust people like you, because you peddle false narratives.
They just never stop lying, do they? Finally, someone stands up to them. Matt Walsh is the host of the Matt Walsh Show. He'd be a good governor. In the meantime, we're happy to have him on our show. So, Matt Walsh, is there a single person in America who thinks some creepy teacher ought to be allowed to talk to your kindergartner about genitals and gender identity? What? That's so obviously wrong. Who's for that?
Well, nobody. That's why they have to lie about it. And by the way, I like the fact that Democrats are now at the point where they're just walking through the halls screaming the word gay, because that's really all they have to offer right now. It's a totally empty party with nothing to offer the world. And they have to lie. And we know that, look, we're used to false narratives from Democrats in the media. But what they're doing with this bill is, even amid the torrential downpour of nonsense that we get from these people, it manages to stand out. Because what we know about them is, look, the left, they have no integrity. They're liars. They're also good at branding. So they've taken this bill and branded it the Don't Say Gay bill, when not only does the bill not do that, the bill doesn't even mention the word gay anywhere in it. All it says, as the governor points out, is very specifically that there cannot be classroom instruction by a teacher about gender identity or sexual orientation for kids up to grade 3. So I think you actually could criticize the bill. I criticize it only because it shouldn't stop at 3. There shouldn't be that kind of instruction by teachers at any grade. There's never a time when a teacher needs to sit down with kids and tell them that, hey, you're a boy, but you might actually be a girl. That's never appropriate. It's especially not appropriate for young kids. But the Democrats, they cannot defend what's actually happening in schools, so they have to lie about it. It's their only option.
But the kids can't even read. I mean, reading scores, math scores are on their way down in every state over time. Real testing, standardized testing, not the lying, not the grades, but the tests. Nobody seems to care that no one's being educated anymore.
Right, they can't read. They don't have the basic competence. They also obviously then are not able to engage with these concepts. As I've pointed out many times, when you tell a young boy that, well, he could really be a girl, the young child doesn't even really know what a girl is or what a boy is. He doesn't grasp these basic concepts. But that's also why, look, there's a reason why the Democrats are treating this bill like it's the apocalypse. All we're telling them is you can't groom young children.
Yeah.
And to them, it's Armageddon. And that's because they know they have to indoctrinate the kids into this madness very, very young. They have to get to them very, very young, because if you wait until people are a little bit older, they're going to know that it's insane. And so that's their entire worldview kind of hinges on being able to get to the kids really young. And in Florida, they're going to hopefully stop that from happening.
Well, yeah, you can't commit sexual abuse against my kindergartner. And that's what this is. It's sexual abuse. You're not allowed to commit it.
Right.
If you do, there are consequences. There should be real consequences, like for real, I think. But anyway, Matt Walsh, great to see you. Thank you.